This is probably on par with one of the strangest things I've ever done. And you guys are probably too far. You're probably gonna cringe, seriously though. We're gonna start with this orchid. I bought this today, but I did not buy this for the video. It's something that I have been wanting for, I don't know, the last week or two. It's getting towards the end of winter and I'm just ready for some spring stuff. So, taking a look at this soil just before I get started, just trying to see if I notice anything odd. And I'll tell you right off the bat, I noticed some gnats. So every bit of this soil that I have in here, I'm taking out. I'm not keeping any of it because if I do, I'll have gnats in my house. And we'll get to that in a little bit in a minute. But when I took this out of the pot, all this soil, bark mixture, and all the little gnat friends, just kind of in a little ball. So I'm just going to take all that out. I'm trying to get all the way to the center here. I'm having a little trouble here. I was going to show you guys in the center of this. I don't know if I can hold it up close enough. So in the center of these orchids, when you buy them from the store, there's these little baskets. Sometimes there'll be like a foam block almost that's attached to the orchid. Anything that you see when you open this orchid up, when you get to the center here, that is not actual root material, it's got to come out. I've just got my open root ball, orchid ball here. There we go. And I'm going to rinse this off. So since I'm not using that soil, I really just want to remove all this debris. Again, orchids don't like to be soaked in water, but getting this wet like this doesn't hurt it at all. And probably honestly a really good idea. It was sitting in water in the pot. Again, it had no holes. And probably a little bit of mildew going on there. Things that I don't want to carry forward. I'm going to take my regular clippers. That I use for pruning. Kind of got them cleaned off here. I'm just going to go through and we'll start by trimming out any of these dead pieces. So the roots are kind of, I don't know, fleshy. And I mean, these are obviously dead pieces. You know, they're shriveled. I don't want to trim off any of that. It does not hurt these to trim them. And actually it will encourage them to grow. So there we go. Get all that broken up. All right. Pretty happy with that. Worst part of the video here. I'm gonna go through. I'm just gonna give all these a little trim. I'm gonna add this orchid potting mix into my pot while I talk to you guys. Putting a little bit in the bottom. And then I'm going to place the orchid kind of, so it's not full. And I've got my roots trimmed, so I'm going to place this in here and kind of start filling around these roots with this potting mix. So I'm just going to kind of hold it level with the pot with one hand. And on the other hand, just kind of start small amounts of this orchid mix. Place it in here. Went with the same brand fertilizer that I got, the orchid potting mix. I'm going to mix up some of this and I'm going to pour the whole thing on there. So it's not that I don't want to water it a lot at one time. It's just that I want to let all those nutrients run across the roots and then run off. And then she can dry out. And we'll only do this about weekly. I just poured that just directly over that root ball. I'm kind of letting it drain. So I'm not tying these as much. I think they had like 2 or 3 these little foam covered wire wraps. Let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, it looks so good. But I'll just put one on each one. If you're new to houseplants in general, you want a little greenery around you. They say they're good for air quality. But I killed a hot mini houseplant because, I don't know, they're sitting there. They're kind of inanimate. You think, well, outside, you know, you don't have to do that much with them. But I would say I never go more than 3 days without sitting all my houseplants in this tub or in the sink and giving them a nice good shower. It doesn't matter how clean our houses are, there's going to be dust. And your leaves on your houseplants getting dusty really, really impacts how much UV light they can take in. But those leaves being clean and dust-free really makes a huge difference in the growth of the plant. So this little ivy, I've already got him repotted. But this soil is dry. So the soil that I put him in is really, really dry. I didn't do what I should have done and kind of moistened it a little. So I'm going to get a bowl of water and we're going to water it from the bottom. This room is just awesome to have because we have a sink in the kitchen, and when I'm cooking, I can be in there making a huge mess. And if I've got, say, holidays going on, I got a lot going on, my husband can come in here and help me do dishes and not be in my way. I don't know how much of this will make it into the video, but we are in the process of having somebody quote us to build a greenhouse. We actually purchased a greenhouse. Facebook Marketplace, looking there, and all of a sudden this glass curved eaved greenhouse pops up. You know, this is what brings me joy. I work really hard, and this is what, you know, my goals are. I want to have this space to grow, to learn, and hopefully to educate people. So we're working on this greenhouse project, and the majority of my videos are going to be filmed in there. It's going to be just an awesome space that I can really explore some, you know, creative ideas and hopefully provide you guys with some educational stuff. I used to think it was so hard, you know, like it was like magic that people were able to. It's not easy necessarily. Start things from seed. There's no tricks to it. It's just simple. You know, simple care, giving things attention. You know, it's crazy to me that a lot of plants are the same. You know, that they want different things, but they also want the same things, like people. I wish I could tell you that this channel is going to be like super dialed in and specific, but I'm not that person. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but you know, I think that growing as a person is so important. I'm learning something new right now. Gardening is a great way to really connect yourself with, you know, the seasons, ups and downs of life. And I'd like to share it with you guys. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.